Your money matters, the magic of compound interest. Are you burdened down with debt? Does it feel like no matter what you do, your credit card balances remain the same or even get higher? Is this causing stress between you and your loved ones? Are you feeling like your money is burning out of control? There are answers to your problem. But before we look at the answers, we must first understand how it all started. And to do that, we have to look at a mathematical formula known as compound interest. Now, almost everybody will say they've heard about compound interest, and some will even say that they know about compound interest, but the hard truth is that very few people understand just how powerful compound interest really is. Archimedes was an ancient Greek mathematician, physicist, engineer, inventor, and astronomer. And Archimedes stated that mathematics reveals its secrets only to those who approach it with pure love for its own beauty. One of Albert Einstein's famous quotes is that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. So let's look at some basic principles of compound interest. Now, this chart shows how $10,000 is affected by small changes of percentage and time. And many Americans have held credit card debt for 10, 20, even 30 years with average interest rates of 18% or more. Now, let's look at $10,000 for 10 years at just 10%. It comes out to $25,937. That is roughly 1.5 times more than the original amount. At 15%, it's $40,456, nearly 3.5 times more than the original amount. And at 20%, it is $61,917. That is over 5 times the original amount. And at 20% for 20 years, it is $383,376, over 37 times more than the original amount. And 20% at 30 years is $2,373,763, over 236 times more than the original amount. Now that you're starting to get a picture of how powerful compound interest is, and that every percent of change makes a huge difference on the outcome, either positive or negative. Positive if you're paying interest and it goes down, negative if you're paying interest and it goes up. Now, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has brought suit against credit card companies for deceptive practices of issuing introductory promotions with low or even 0% credit cards that are very easy to lose those introductory rates and can increase up to 20% or more, compounding daily. This is a credit card trap. And today, many American consumers find themselves with combined credit card debt above $25,000, with interest rates averaging 16% or much more. Now, remember Einstein's quote? Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. So who do you think understands compound interest? Before you answer that, remember the feeling that your money was burning? Who do you think is paying for these buildings? The banks that received the bailouts because they were too big to fail? Maybe it's the clowns who spend your money like there's no tomorrow. Or possibly it's the hardworking American families that sacrifice day in and day out to meet their obligations and provide for their loved ones. Does this feel like you? Well, there is hope. Remember, this is still America. And you have options like low, simple interest rate loans from Signature One Capital, designed to eradicate credit card debt within 3 to 5 years and restore the hope of the American dream. Signature One Capital.